So let's just get straight into the point of today's video. I'm not even going to ask y'all to like or subscribe. If you want to do that, that's perfectly fine. But I'm not even going to ask you guys to do that today. I really just want to get straight in the point of today's video. So today we're going to be doing a food review. First, a Snapple drink and some gummies. While we talk about what happened yesterday, because I'm really, really upset. So first, we're going to get the food review going. I just went to ShopRite today. They're renovating the store, so it looks really nice now. The ShopRite in Bloomfield, New Jersey, or what they call the ShopRite of Brookdale, because that's the neighborhood it's located in. So I got a Snapple grape, which I've never had before, so we're going to try it. And we're going to also try the Gummy Factory gummies, which I've never had either. I've never had them before. I'm going to try both and see what they taste like. Let's try the Snapple first. Tastes like grape juice. Really good. It tastes like a TD Bank lollipop. If you've ever been to TD Bank, you know they have like the best lollipops ever. Better than any other bank. Like TD Bank lollipops are way better than Chase Bank lollipops. So it's a variety of different types of gummies. So you're gonna have like these ones that look like peppermints, a shark one. It's basically a variety of gummies. And they're soft too. I love that. These are only $1.29. Really worth the price. Wow. Really good. So both of these, highly recommended. Shit. So I just want to get straight into the point of today's video, because of the worldwide events that have been happening in maybe the past couple months. The country we live in is just not the same. You know, it was such a great place about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. The world, or at least America, was a much better place. You know, we've always been politically divided, but it's never been like this. You know, America's always been a racist country, but not like this. You know, it's just, it makes you upset every single day. It makes me upset every single day, you know. Let's first talk about all the mass shootings that have happened over the past month. First thing we had was Asian hate. When that's terrible. You shouldn't hate anyone or kill anyone because of reasons, you know. You know, I get the Chinese are cruel. I mean, the Chinese government is a communist country, and they do terrible things to make this country miserable. China's done some really bad things, but that's no excuse. You know, there's other Asian countries that have done bad things too, but that's still no excuse for people to go kill Asians. You know, that's still a terrible thing. You know what I mean? So that's really wrong. And then it was mostly Asian hate, mass shootings. Then we had a mass shooting at a cabinet store in Texas. That's really upsetting. 8 people. Pretty bad. And then we had a school shooting in Tennessee. It's like an embarrassment to be in America right now. Really. America's always been my favorite country. And for a while, you know, or say a year and a half ago, I would have told you this is by far the best country to live in the world. Now, America's turning into a third world country. That's honestly how I feel. It's just terrible what we have to go through as Americans every day. You know, with all the mass shootings now, sometimes I wonder to myself, like, there could be the mass shooting at the ShopRite I just went to. You know, it really scares me. The crazy thing is that none of these mass shootings happen in New Jersey. Because you want to know why? Because New Jersey has strict gun laws. A lot of states have really, really strict gun laws, like in New York, New Jersey, a couple other states. But in many states, you can just walk into a gun store and get a gun. We need gun control in this country. No one wants to take away people's guns. That's what a lot of people say, is that, you know, we don't need gun control in this country. you know, they're going to take away our guns. No one's trying to take away anybody's guns. We just need stricter laws in this country so that mass shootings don't happen every other day. And I can tell you this, guns don't hurt. Guns don't hurt you, people do, and it's who's controlling those guns. We need stricter laws in this country so we can have a safer damn country. I mean, you look at the amount of mass shootings in Canada every month, and it's like 0. Last month in March, we had 35 mass shootings. A mass shooting is more than 5 people killed. To me, a mass shooting is more like 10 people or more. But it really depends on, but it's really 5. So that's, you know, kind of concerning. You know, it really just upsets me every day that this is, you know, the world we're living in. And then we had another police shooting in Minneapolis, Minnesota, again. You know, this makes me mad. I mean, straight up mad, people. Like, what is happening in Minneapolis, okay? They're currently having a trial for Derek Chauvin or whatever the hell his name is, the guy that killed George Floyd. And then this guy comes in and has the audacity, and then the officer said it was a taser. That is the most dumb statement I think I've ever heard. Who's training you? I mean, tasers are like light, I think, and guns are like really heavy. You could tell the difference. And tasers don't do this, okay? Tasers do this. Or I think, or no, tasers do like, that's pepper spray, okay? It's every day. And then, you know, you have these terrible groups of Antifa and other extremist groups that are rioting. It's just upsetting that, you know, you can't pick any side right now because, you know, the Republicans are to blame, the Democrats are to blame for the looting and riot. It's just, you can't pick a side anymore. You just have to be neutral at this point. But when is the rioting going to stop? How many more people have to be shot in this country? And how many more buildings and businesses, some of which are owned by black people, have to come burning down or board up or shut down because of police shootings, which eventually lead into rioting and looting? The rioting and looting is not okay. And many of, you know, the racist white people say that, you know, we're frustrated because there's riots. Yeah, I don't support riots either, but you guys were completely fine with it during the Capitol riot. It's unbelievable what's happening in this country. I don't know why Minneapolis is the way it is. Truthfully, this is the second one. What is happening? How many more lives have to be lost? I want to say this, though. I do stand by the police. You know, even though there's all these police shootings, I still stand by the police. Because a vast majority of cops go out every day and save people's lives. Like, when you're in a bad predicament, when you're being held at gunpoint, or your house gets robbed, or your bike gets stolen. I've had my bike stolen a couple times. Who do you call? You call the police. You know? So, most of the time, they will help you out. And cops save lives every day. But there's just some bad apples out there. That's not even the right word to use. There are some criminals. These cops are criminals that just ruin it for the whole police department. And I feel bad for the cops every day that, you know, have to think about this and realize, like, you know, I feel bad for the cops that, you know, are not racist, the vast majority of them, you know, that have to put up with these crazy rioters and Antifa saying F12. Ugh. It's messed up. This country, you know, peacefully protesting is fine, but the rioting and looting is simply un-okay. I'm going to show you a clip of a lady on TikTok that is speaking so many facts. I'll just roll the clip. There's a little bit of swearing, so I apologize for that, but this lady's just speaking straight up facts, so let's roll the clip.
TikTok, I'm sorry, but I'm not in a very good mood today, especially since another person of color was murdered by a Minneapolis police officer. Again, this is bullshit. Yeah, but all the racist white people give a shit about is the fact that they're looting. Yeah, but you racists didn't give a shit about the looting and the damaging property and setting fires when it came to our capital, right? Oh, then it was okay because you all didn't get your own fucking way on an election. Oh no, but a person of color is murdered in the same city where another person of color was murdered, and they're still in the court case, and we're supposed to look past that, right? Nobody's supposed to be pissed off, right? Listen, white people, let me help you understand something. If this bullshit that's happening in Minnesota with police officers murdering people of color isn't pissing you off, then you're part of the problem. And if you want this bullshit to end, then start using your voices. Start calling for law enforcement to stop murdering people. This king is Dante Wright, and he was murdered yesterday by another Minneapolis police officer over a damn air freshener on his rear view mirror. Y'all can call it whatever the hell you want, but it's murder. In fact, I'd even go as far as to say it's genocide now. And to my white people screaming, oh, they should just comply. How the fuck would you know? We have never had to fear dying because we had an air freshener hanging in our car, or because we were walking down the road, or because we had our license plate wasn't visible. Yeah, when's the last time you ever saw a white person get pulled over and the guns drawn on them because a license plate wasn't visible? If you still don't get it after this, you need to wake the fuck up. I only hope the city of Minneapolis still stands after this, but I don't blame them one bit.
Honestly, mad respect for that lady. I mean, seriously. Go follow her on TikTok, please. God bless her. You know, she's just speaking straight up facts right now. And, you know, it's hard. It's really hard. It's heartbreaking, you know. May God be with Dante Wright's families and all the other families that have to be victim of gun violence. Also, may God be with all the police officers that are not racist and that go out and save lives every day. May God be with them, you know. You know, I bet God is looking down right now, disappointed at how America has become a country like just filled with scumbags. And it's an embarrassment to the rest of the world. You know, I bet God is looking down at you know, these people, you know, not only the you know, the racists, but also the Antifa and all the riots. You know, if MLK was alive right now, he'd be very disappointed, I'll tell you that much. So, with all that being said, this is just unbelievable. I mean, I don't expect it to change. Honestly, if we're going to be honest, how many more, like I said, how many more businesses are going to have to shut down or be burnt down to the ground before people realize that murdering black people is not okay? It's unbelievable. Okay, make sure to like, subscribe. God bless all you guys.